What's good? It's Amor Shea back with another video. So today I'm going to be talking about Chris Sales. Chris Sales, the YouTuber. He's also Queen Naijah's baby daddy. Now, it has been reported that Chris has a baby on the way. So it is allegedly at this point, but according to Gossip of the City, Chris Sales indeed has a baby on the way. So there is a screenshot of the ultrasound, and also there is audio of the woman and Chris Sales going back and forth. The woman is stating that she does not want her daughter to be in a toxic environment because Chris has a lot of females that may be coming around and may be sleeping over. So the woman is saying that she does not want her daughter to be in that type of situation. So she is alleging that the baby is a girl. So it looks like Chris Sales may be having a daughter. So right now it's still alleged at this point. So I don't know the truth to it, but according to the ultrasound and the audio, yes, indeed, Chris is having another baby. Okay, so this is from Gossip of the City. They said, a girl is saying you and her having a child, true? He said, LMAO, who? And then they post the ultrasound. So here is a picture of the ultrasound. It looks like the ultrasound is just from a few days ago. It is showing the date of March 18th. Here is the screenshot of the supposed text messages between the woman and Chris Sales. He said, hey, baby, what are you doing? And it looks like she sent a photo of her, I don't know if that's an IV or something in her arm. She said they just did an ultrasound, so she's waiting for them to get back. And then Chris says, what if he doesn't want to keep it now? And she says, you don't? You're going to stress me out. And she said, laugh out loud, you got that. Good night, Chris. He said, I got what? She said, you got it all. I'm not trying to fight with you, LOL. I know what type of you is. That's my fault. He said, what? Be you the one that said the dumb you said, don't put this on me. And she said, bruh, don't make me pull up so you gonna act like a hoe. Wow, so Chris really said, what if he doesn't want to keep it now? I don't really know if that's an option. I mean, with the whole COVID-19, I know that's not an option, but even if it wasn't COVID-19, it really shouldn't be an option. I mean, you know what you were doing, you're grown, so no. But also, if the woman says she knows what type of guy Chris Sales is, why did you put yourself in that predicament anyway? I mean, why would you do that? If you know what type of guy he is, why did you even put yourself in that position to begin with? Okay, so this is the woman that is alleging to be pregnant with Chris Sales' baby. So I am going to go ahead and play the audio between the two of them.
But you think that you're going to have my daughter, my baby, in that house where you have a lot of traffic going through and you sleep with hella bitches in that bed, and do you think I'm going to put my daughter through that?
So, okay, so let me ask you this, and then we'll cut it. This is problem to know that then honestly, if I don't get the response I'm God given, I don't want to give your life or your daughter's life, nothing. So if you was to have a daughter, and I wanted to be another life, as far as co-parenting, and you know, like my situation, the way I live, that means you're not going to let me see my daughter? Yes or no? Because of something that you don't.
No, I want you involved in your daughter's life. Absolutely, I want you involved in. But having my daughter around hella other bitches and trying to play house with my baby up over there with other bitches.
I mean, I can definitely understand where the woman is coming from. I mean, why would you want to have a child with someone and they're just going off, bring multiple females around your child? That is not a good environment at all for the child to be around. The child deserves to be in a stable household, not with a whole bunch of random females coming in. I mean, Chris can do his life. He can do what he wants to do, but if he can keep his little situation separate from his child, then I mean, that would be fine. But if he's just blatantly having multiple females around, especially around a daughter, like that is just, it's not okay. So I can definitely understand where she is coming from. It seems like she wants the best interests of the child. And it's not like she's trying to take the daughter away from Chris. She said she wants him to be involved in the daughter's life. She is just expressing her concern about his living arrangements. But then Chris is going to be like, well, I want to ask you this, and if I don't like your answer, then I don't want to be in your life, and I don't want to be in your daughter's life. No, 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 Chris, you made your bed, now lie in it. That is not something you should be saying. It takes two to tango, so you need to step up. You can't just be saying, oh, you don't want to be in the daughter's life because of the actions that you made. You can disagree, but don't take it out on an innocent child, because that's not right. That's not fair. So, I mean, how would you like it if someone did that to you, treated you that way, and said, oh, no, I don't want to be in his life because of how I'm feeling with the mother? No, you can't do that. You still got to take ownership. You still got to be a father. You can go ahead and do your co-parenting, whatever it is that you have to do to make sure that you are an active father in your daughter's life. Now, Chris Sails has been linked to a lot of women, not just Queen Naija. He was also dating the actress Parker McKenna, and that did not end well at all because there was allegations of abuse. So that's how that ended. And then now you have this woman coming out saying that, yes, her and Chris Sails are having a baby. So that is very crazy. I want to know what you guys think about that. I mean, Chris is over here just doing his own thing. He's clickbaiting with his videos, keeping his ex in his mouth. Now, we've seen Chris pull a few pranks before, seeing that he does have a baby on the way, but this does not look like it is a prank, or this is not the case for that. I've actually seen some reactions to this news, and people are saying that Chris is getting his karma, and that when it seems like Queen is elevating, he is still at a standstill and he's not progressing, because he still constantly does YouTube videos mentioning Queen, and it just doesn't seem like he is moving away from that. Even though plenty of times he has said that he has moved on, he is not thinking about his ex, and that he does wish her all the happiness in the world, but he still mentions her in his content. But he does see that people are gonna look at that because it's views. So that could be why he's still doing that, even though it may be clickbait. He knows that people are still gonna click on it, even though people have some negative things to say, and they tell him to move on, stop mentioning Queen, and to live his own life. Now, I wanna know what you guys think about this whole situation. Do you guys believe the woman? Do you guys believe that Chris is definitely having another child? Or do you think this is just some nonsense? I mean, we do have the ultrasound and we do have the audio between the two. So it seems like it could definitely be legit. So I just want to know what you guys' thoughts on about that, and on Chris Sails in general, and how he always be clickbaiting in his videos, keeping Queen's name in his videos. But we all know Chris isn't stupid. He knows that's what people are gonna click on. Even if they have something bad to say about it, he knows that people are definitely going to be watching and staying tuned. And I wonder how Queen Naija feels about all of this. I know she has since moved on with Clarence, and she has her own new baby Legend, but especially if Chris Sails is going to be having a daughter, and we all know how much Queen wants a daughter. So I guess we will all just have to see how this pans out. It will be very interesting to see how this whole dynamic is going to change. So I definitely want to know what you guys think. So definitely sound off in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. and I will see you guys in another video.